Labor Secretary Hilda Solis joins us now with more on today's jobs number. And Secretary Solis, if you can take a little bit from what we're seeing in the market reaction, there is also some concern perhaps that even though you're seeing gains in jobs, are those jobs really going to stick?
Well, I believe so, and let's take a look at this chart here. When the president took over, this was where the Bush administration left us. We were losing well over almost 800,000 jobs. In 2 years, and this was the year we started our Recovery Act, we started seeing that money going back into helping us stabilize and actually put jobs back in. So 1.5 million private sector jobs have been created in the last year alone, and this sign this month shows that we've actually added more jobs in the private sector, in manufacturing, and business and professions, and a bit in construction. But we still have a ways to go, Betty. And I would say to you that here exactly is where we've seen the growth. And we haven't seen manufacturing grow at this number for a long time. So I think those are positive signs. But again, we still have a lot more people that still need to find jobs, and we're not going to rest until we do that. In fact, the president's going to be out in Florida today visiting a school, talking about how we need to continue to invest in education to out-innovate and compete in the global market.
Secretary Solis, earlier we were talking with the Devon Energy CEO, and what he was saying was that, look, I need more certainty on the on the Washington side of things before I start hiring. I need to know more about the energy policy. I need to know more about taxes. And he's just one of several voices who have said that. So what is it that you're going to do? How are you going to? What are you going to do to give these companies more certainty?
Well, I think that in December, the president worked across the aisle, and we were able to see tremendous tax cuts and credits that help not just small businesses and business investors, but also it helped to provide more consumer confidence by people having more money because of the payroll tax relief, that people could use that money also. So I think that that was a balanced approach, and certainly we are looking very carefully at how we can make our investments better score in terms of job training programs, and thinking about global competition and really making the investments in renewable energy and high tech, I think, are very reasonable ways to look at how we get out of this recession. And it looks to me like we're on the right path, but we need to do more. We can't just make cuts that are going to actually hurt the recovery.
Okay, but real quickly, the oil price, though, a lot of people are worried about that. How big of an impact will that be on the jobs market?
Well, that's something that I know Secretary Chu, Department of Energy, and other folks, and of course our global partners, will be looking at and monitoring. But right now, I think my emphasis is, again, making sure that we get better paying jobs, get people trained into jobs, and make our young people, as well as people who need those jobs, more competitive. Make sure they have the right job skills.
Okay, Labor Secretary Hilda Solis, thank you very much.